All right, after 11 days of no Inter Miami, Inter Miami's back after their bye week. But unfortunately, the GOAT who is not back is Lionel Messi. And unfortunately, Messi got hurt in the Copa America final against Colombia. And that was a, a lot of clusterfuck, um, especially what happened before the game even started. In fact, the game was supposed to start at 8 p.m. and ended up being pushing it all the way to 9:15 p.m. because of what happened with all the fans, unruly fans, just like trying to rush through. And those are the folks who didn't even pay for the tickets, or they just trespassed through the stadium, completely wreaking havoc, and it was tough. Security couldn't handle it. So thanks, CONMEBOL. We let you take control, and you dropped the ball, literally. But that's one part of the clusterfuck. Messi got hurt twice. He got hurt in the first half, played through it, but the second half he just couldn't do it, and it was a non-contact injury, and it carried over from the first injury that happened in the first half, and his ankle was shot. It was swollen. It was a swollen ankle. Um, it, I just hope it's a speedy recovery. So he will not play this game that I'm about to talk about, and the game that's going to happen on Saturday. So we're gonna have to play more games without Messi. They said there is a ligament injury with the ankle. Timeline of him returning is not there yet. We do not know much about it at all. We don't know if it requires surgery. I hope not, or if it's a sprain, which I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to say this and this and that, but we can speculate. It could be 4 to 6 weeks. I'm just speculating. Disclaimer: I'm speculating, but who knows? Who knows? But yeah, Messi's not playing this game and the game on Saturday. But what does Inter Miami do without him? Well, a good rebound win against Toronto FC to beat them 3-1 with 3 goals. 2 players scored a goal or 2. And unfortunately, no shutouts. But it's another win at Chase Stadium and another victory against Toronto FC. And congratulations, Drake Callender. You are the first Inter Miami player ever to play 100 games at the same team. Congratulations. So we're gonna go on ahead now. I want to say the first 13 minutes, 14 minutes, maybe even 17 minutes, kind of boring. It was kind of a slow start. Too many fouls that happens. There was an offside thing, so really nothing much to comment on that. There were definitely some attempts there, some good touches, but really there was nothing much to say about that. The first real chance of the game is in the 17th minute, which Lorenzo, and I apologize if I butchered these names, inside with a shot attempt that was saved by Callender, and that was a great save. Davy Flores with a shot attempt, he misses to the right. Raul Petretta with a shot attempt that was blocked away. Corner kick for Toronto FC that was conceded by Ian Frey. And then this attempt, Federico Bernardeschi passing it to the right to DeAndre Kerr, and I swear that shot should have, would have, and could have been 1-0 Toronto FC. How in the world do you miss that wide open goal net to the right? I was shocked. There was a turnover to Bernardeschi, as far as I remember, to DeAndre Kerr. That should have went in 100%, and he knows it too. And as a guy that played sports, not professionally, but in the backyard. I know what it's like, kind of, especially when it gets really competitive and there's a lot to play for. But man, that should have been 1-0 Toronto right there with DeAndre Kerr. Then there would be a injury. There would be an injury there for Kristoff, and again he got hurt and he had to be subbed off because of injury. Noah Allen comes to replace him, and I do hope with the defensive, a bunch of defensive injury depth that keeps happening with this club. I hope Kristoff gets speedy recovery, and I hope it's not long term, because he's still a decent defender, and it'll be a shame we lost him for a long term. So hopefully, wishing him speedy recovery. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Then a little bit after that, 39th minute, there will be a shot attempt. And in this match, there was a hydration break. It was over 85 degrees down in Fort Lauderdale. So even at nighttime, it was still, like, the humidity is just crazy. So a hydration break is necessary. Anyway, 39th minute, Yannick Bright tries an attempt, but he misses to the right. And then in the 43rd minute, we have a goal. We have a goal from set piece. He is assisted by Federico Redondo through the through ball, and then through the shot outside the box to the goal, to the center of the goal net is Diego Gomez. What a shot! This was a dart shot by Gomez. I mean, he kicks it and it just launches to the back of the net, and he buries it. It is a dart bullet shot from Gomez, and then he takes the lead for Inter Miami 1-0 before the first half ends. There would be an attempt there by afterwards a attempt by Federico Bernardeschi, but that was saved by Callender. Corner kick for Toronto, that will be a conceded by Callender. What a save there, of course. And that winds up being the first half, 1-0 into Miami. Second half starts, a quick corner from Inter Miami that was conceded by Larea. There will be a yellow card shown by Derek Etienne Jr. Forgive me if I butcher it. He gets a yellow card, and then through a free kick. This was a set piece goal. Ian Frey kicks it with the set piece situation with Grissel. Redondo from the left side of the box gives a header to the back of the net, and Redondo makes the 2-0 lead for Inter Miami. Being up 2-0 against Toronto FC, Redondo does it all right there. He does the rest there, and Inter Miami leads this 2-0. Awesome goal by Redondo of the header to get past the goalie. And then things are looking good for us. There will be an offside call from both sides, one from Toronto, one from Inter Miami. Diego Gomez tries to get one, and that was saved by Toronto's goalkeeper. And then after that attempt, there will be another shot, and guess what? That one goes to the back of the net. It's Redondo again. He gets a second goal of the game. He's assisted by Diego Gomez. It's now 3-0 into Miami. And Redondo, I didn't realize until just now, all 3 goals into Miami has scored. He was involved on all of it, with the assist on Gomez and 2 goals he scored. He has 3 goal contributions in this game. Awesome. It is a fantastic game by Redondo, and really also a fantastic game by Diego Gomez, because he has himself 2 goal contributions. So amazing game by those net players, and especially Redondo. He played absolutely terrific. Gomez played terrific as well. So Toronto got a substitution off. Longstaff replaces Kerr. Suarez comes back from Uruguay international, and then he replaces Campana. By the way, Campana with the new look. That's awesome. But Suarez, welcome back to Miami. We definitely missed you. Oh man, we definitely missed you a lot. But welcome back to the squad. Redondo, a little bit after that, did a silly thing. He gets a yellow card with his 3 goal contributions. Bernardeschi with the attempt save by Callender. Toronto gets a corner kick, and that was conceded. 4 substitutions for Toronto. Thompson replaces Leray. Shane O'Neill replaces Petretta. Prince Osei Owusu replaces Lorenzo Inside. And Marshall Ruddy replaces Bernardeschi. So that is 4 substitutions for Toronto. And I think they used up all of them already. I don't. Okay, never. Oh yeah, they did. Because they did have the substitution a little bit in the 60th minute, so they already did 5 substitutions. A little bit after that, and there will be a delay because of hydration break. Not much to comment on that. And then the game goes back on. There will be a ball by Toronto FC, and I guess what happened is the defender got tied. I think it was either Frey or Mateus Rojas or Redondo. I believe so. No, I don't think so. But either way, there was clearly fatigue. Clearly, Indiende was wide open, and he just buries it to the center of the box. So no shutout win for Inter Miami. It's 3-1, and that wound up staying that way for the rest of the game. As a defender, I think you should have had that man right there. But if it's fatigue, I'm not going to complain much. It's 3-0. I mean, not much to say about that one, to be honest. Anyway, shutout no longer exists. 3 substitutions later, Alfonso replaces Gressel. Robert Taylor replaces Diego Gomez, and David Ruiz replaces Rojas. There will be a corner kick for Toronto FC that was conceded by Aviles. And a yellow card has been shown to Ian Frey for a bad foul. Pretty silly for what he did. Yag Bright with the attempt miss, just a bit too high, and I thought that was a good look too. Then 7 minutes of stoppage. Starts off with an offside from Suarez. Corner kick for Toronto that was conceded by Frey. Indiana with a trying to make it 2 points for him, but he misses to the right, following the corner. Alba gets blocked. Ian Frey almost gets a header, and that was saved. That was saved there by the goalkeeper. I think it's Sean Johnson. Now that I think about it, Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson was that player that my friend have met years ago, because he used to play for NYCFC. Sean Johnson. My friend has met the team, including, I believe, Castellanos. Anyway, that's story for another day. But yeah, that was saved there in the stoppage time. First off, corner kick comes in for Inter Miami. That was conceded by Sean Johnson. Robert Taylor misses to the left. Suarez almost make it 4-1, just missing close to the right. But either way, that didn't really matter much because the final whistle has been blown, and Inter Miami would win this one 3-1. And that was a great rebound win. A great rebound win, if you ask me. Statistics, 53.5% possession time for Toronto, while 46.5% possession time the Inter Miami have. 5 shots on goal, 3 of those were scored, and 2 of those were saved by Sean Johnson. 4 shots on goal for Toronto, 1 of them was through, and the other 3 was saved by Callender. 10 shot attempts for Inter Miami, 8 shot attempts for Toronto, 19 fouls for Inter Miami. They got to work on a discipline. 11 fouls for Toronto, 2 yellow cards shown to Inter Miami, 1 yellow card shown to Toronto, 2 corner kicks for Inter Miami, and 5 corner kicks for Toronto. And like I said just now, 3 saves from Callender, 2 saves from Sean Johnson. With this win, I'm going to take a quick look. I believe Cincinnati has lost. They lost 2 straight, I think, as far as I recall. Yeah, they lost to Chicago Fire FC, which means with this win and the Cincinnati loss, we are right back to first place in the Eastern Conference, folks. While that may be good, we're playing against Chicago Fire, and for some reason alone, Inter Miami always wind up matched up poorly against Chicago Fire, and that's conveniently enough. That is their next match on Saturday. Great. I'm looking forward to it. But either way, we're back on top at least for another few days. We have them on Saturday the 20th. Who does Cincinnati have? They have the Red Bulls, so that's going to be a classic. All right, well, there you go. That's going to do it for this one. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content, because Miami TVG is back. What he does, he'll be right there with you. Fans, you deserve. Almost Miami. This is Miami TVG, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.